This is elevation profile of Goradat-Surendranagar section of 100 km. As seen in the graph, valves are to be installed at 3 locations in loop line and 2 locations in mainline. There is peak at chainage 153. Difference of elevation between Goradat and peak point is 119 msl. Also, distance of Goradat to next HOV is 65 km. These conditions are not suitable for carrying out line evacuation by water-air purging. Hurdles for the same are, high pressure to overcome. Required pressure for pushing the pig is 13 kg. To overcome that, special water pumps used in marine operation having high discharge and flow rate were used. Next hurdles is length of line to evacuate. 65 km line was to evacuated combined with back pressure of elevated profile. To overcome that, high-capacity compressors were used. To facilitate the water plus air purging, modification was carried out in Goradat station piping. Fire water line was modified to provide suction to high-capacity water pumps. High-capacity compressors were connected in parallel with combination of valves and NRV. 12 inches kicker line HOV of scrapper launching barrel of Goradat mainline was removed by depressurizing the section. Blind flange was connected to the discharge side to continue operation through loop line. Piping of water pump and compressors was connected to the other end. Also, critical modification was done in Surendranagar station piping. As there is no storage facilities at Surendranagar, it was necessary to transfer displaced crude to Viramgam. To facilitate the same, 12 inches kicker HOV of scrapper launching barrel of Surendranagar loop line was removed and barrel was connected with temporary piping. Similarly, kicker HOV of scrapper receiving barrel of both mainline and loop line were removed and connected with temporary piping. By this modification, displaced crude can be transferred to Viramgam tanks. Now we are ready for execution, that is pig launching from Goradat. First pig inserted in mainline launching barrel followed by water from high-capacity pumps. 300 kiloliters water was inserted in the line. Similarly, second and third pig were inserted in the line separated by 300 kiloliters water. Fourth pig containing pinger was then launched using the high-capacity compressors. Pigs were then tracked in the mainline. Displaced crude oil was transferred to Viramgam using modified piping at Surendranagar. When the pig trail crosses the Umarda HOV at chainage 180 km, the HOV was closed and compressors at Goradat were stopped. Venting was then carried out through TOR tapped at the locations of the valve installation. After completion of venting, cold cutting of mainline pipe was carried out and valve along with spool piece were welded to the mainline. Now 65 km of emptied line needed to be filled up. For that, 2 pigs were launched separated by 300 kiloliters water batch. This was then followed by crude oil. Venting of line was carried out at various points in mainline and Surendranagar. With receipt of commissioning pigs, the line was now fully charged and ready for operations. Similar operation was carried out in loop line for installation of 3 more valves. Entire job was completed in sync with refinery shutdown. It took time during first attempt. However, we learnt from first step. After then, during loop line execution, entire job from pig insertion to valve installation was completed in 4 days.